What is up, guys? I'm at CardFighter, so welcome to this week's episode of CardFighter Sports. Today we're going to episode 30 of CardFight Vanguard G next, and before we begin, obviously I'm going to share a spoiler warning. Obviously I'm going to spoil this episode rotten, so if you haven't watched it, I'll leave a link in the description down below, so you can go watch it and you can come back to me and we'll talk about it, alright? Alright, so before we begin, a brief overview of the episode. Pretty much the second stage of the under 20 is starting now, and it involves a castle of some sort. It's still an elimination round. Where if all the team loses, then the whole team will be eliminated, disqualified from the actual tournament, and will no longer be able to compete. And we find out this episode is based around the new Genesis user of Team Defrider, Verno, I believe her name is. And we'll get into her as we get along with this episode. And yeah, so that's pretty much a brief overview of the episode. We also know that Shion doesn't want to fight Tokuha and Chrono as to further improve his chances of winning the U20 to save his CardFight club in the Fukuhara High School. So yeah, that's sort of brief overview of the episode. It's just mainly just introducing the second stage now, so nothing too special. But yeah, all right. So characters. I must admit, we finally get to see a new team member of Team Defrider in the form of Verno. I think full name is Verno Fahrenheit, I believe. I'm not too sure about that, and we don't know a lot about her, but I believe it's the same sort of thing with as Kazumi. I believe she's being controlled by a unit. This is not actually her talking. This is actually the unit in her physical form. Same as Shiranui has done with Kazumi, but I believe this may have been with consent of actual Verno. We don't know yet. It's just like she kind of gives it away by saying, "You humans, I've been observing you from my world, and I want to know how you humans work." So that just sort of clues as if to, she's not actually herself. Like this is like the unit talking, not her actual Verno. So yeah, and this could also open up more questions: is the Kagero user actually himself, or is that the Dragonic Blade Master unit now? We don't know. So yeah. This new Verno character, I don't actually think she's a bad guy, or a bad person. She's on the enemy team, and who actually is working with Kazumi. But I don't think she actually has evil intent. I think she just I feel like my theory is that she's with Kazumi or Shiranui, let's just call him, to learn about humans in a way that no one else can, in a way. Like if she did this the way every other unit is doing it, she wouldn't have been able to learn as much than she has with Shiranui. So she's taken over Verno's body in a way to sort of interact more with humans and get a better understanding of them. Because the way that she fights with Tayo, this is sort of like a learning curve for her. Like she's still trying to understand what humans are like, and I believe this is actually really interesting character-wise, because this shows that not all bad guys have evil intent. And also, I don't know if this is not an actual thing or not, but I believe the unit's name is Armoda. It's a new Genesis unit. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. If you know it, leave it in the description down below. But I believe there may be some history between this unit and Gurgit. The Gold Paladin Grade 3. As Tayo's playing a game or fighting against another player, she's overhearing this, and the one time that he mentions Gurgit, she reacts. So is this foreshadowing stuff? Is this are we going to get some actual backstory between because of this? Because I would actually like to see that if there is actually a connection between this new Genesis unit and Gurgit. Because that could further deepen the connection between Verno and Tayo. So that would be really nice to see him. There's nothing else much about the other characters. Yeah, we have Tayo, but honestly, he's just there as a punching bag just to show off the new Genesis support as well. Because obviously GPT-11 is being advertised now and not being broadcasted over the episodes. So obviously we're going to see new support, and obviously we're going to need some people to come to play punching bags to actually show off the support. So yeah, Tayo has assumed the role of a punching bag, and maybe just a bit of character development for Verno. So unfortunately, Tayo, I love you, but no, nothing here. Yeah, animation wise, moving on. Animation wise, I don't really see anything wrong with this episode. Nothing too extreme. But the one thing I will criticise Bushy Red for: how many times are you going to change the artwork of the Vanguard for Gurgit in the space of like 10 seconds? Because honestly, it went from the grade 3 Gurgit to already being on the Vanguard circle when he's grade 2, to riding the old Gurgit, and then to being the new Gurgit. Like, make up your mind. Like, honestly, I counted 3 mistakes there in the space of 5 seconds. And last time I checked, 3 wrongs don't make a right. So, yeah, Bushy Road need to sort of like, I don't know why they do this. Yeah, granted, everyone makes mistakes, but it's becoming more and more often as I would like, to be honest. Like, honestly, the rest of the animation is good. Like, I can't really see anything else. Yeah, like, it does seem a bit static at times, especially when Verno gets hit by just like a flag that falls down and hits her. Like, that just seems, I feel like that should have had more of an impact, but she just like fell down like it's just nothing. So apart from that, no quarrels. You know, the animation was fine. It was smooth. It could have been a bit smoother at times, but apart from that, I'm fine. Music wise, like I said in other episodes, it's just really nothing to brag about. It's just reusing old pieces. Just so yeah, so while we're marching through this episode, cards. The new Genesis support, I like the look of it. I'm not a Genesis player myself, but honestly, I like this. They're definitely focusing more along the female units of Genesis now, because I remember like when Fenrir was a thing, it was more male based, you know, with like the wolves and all that. Like the mythic beast Fenrir, if you don't know what it is, and sort of like a mythical beast that would I don't know why I'm trying to explain this. I don't really know that much myself about it, but God, Dave's gonna kill me for that. Yeah, pretty much Fenrir is like a destroyer beast that would sort of cause havoc on the world, I'm guessing. Like, if I'm completely wrong, feel free to roast me in the comments, because I don't know. But yeah, all the support there was more male based, I believe, and this one is becoming more female based, like it was with Regalia in season 3 of Vanguard, when Genesis was first released. So it's nice that they're going back to the roots, and I do look forward to seeing the new Revelation support with Amaruda. I can't remember the new grade 3 unit's name. It's really annoying me now. But we haven't really seen any other skills. We've seen the new triple rare stride, I want to say, for Genesis, and I'll be honest with you, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And yeah, the way that she was using her units like to develop all these combos and just pretty much prepare her attack was pretty much flawless. Like, this is what Genesis is all about: just prepping the soul, prepping your field, and then just unleashing it all in just one big attack. Just really, really well played. And yeah, Genesis is going to be annoying this season. Like I said, we can't really see it. We do get to know the name of the new Batama Stride unit. That's based on the box art for the new set. I can't remember its name, but it's somewhere in the actual episode. I don't know. I can't remember where it is. I'll probably link the time in the description. But yeah, so that pretty much wraps up all the actual thing, or the actual sections. But my personal enjoyment, honestly, I really enjoyed this episode. I know I'm moving my hands around. I'm sorry. But, my personal enjoyment of this episode, it was good. Like, it's something I would watch again. Like, again, not my favourite. Like, that goes to God, I can't remember my favourite episode now. Wow. Yeah, it shows how much I've been paying attention to this season. Yeah, honestly, this episode, the only things I would improve of it was probably give more development for Tayo, or something like that, and just probably like involve more of the characters more, because honestly, like, yeah, it's nice to focus on 2 characters, but it's just, yes, I'm losing my word, losing my train of thought now. It's pretty much just give more characters that are in the episode more development, I'd say, like, because yeah, it's nice to focus on one character, but then the other character is just left behind, and just literally, like, as I said in the earlier bits, he's just used as a punching bag. So yeah, I'm going to have to wrap this episode up here, guys. If you liked it, sorry if this one's being cut a bit short, but if you liked it, then don't forget to leave a like and put a comment down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'll leave that in the description down below. Follow me if you want. And I will catch you next time. Bye.